We're outside the Walter Kerr Theater where a brand new Broadway musical is about to open. It's called A Catered Affair. It's a lovely and touching story about a working class family in the Bronx. It was written and it stars a really good friend of mine, Harvey Fierstein, and I want you to meet him now. So come on back with me and let's say hello to Harvey.
So here we are in my dressing room. It's a little smaller than Laura Bell Bundy's, but
Not quite as pink either.
not as bad as pink. But I like a little gold.
It's beautiful, though, the Walter Kerr Theater.
The Walter Kerr Theater is a beauty.
I want to ask you, Harvey, about this really beautiful, delicate, and very moving show, A Catered Affair. What was it that got you thinking about writing this style of a show in this day and age when you have so many big brashy loud musicals like Hairspray, which you opened a few years ago?
Yeah, and I think that's it. I think what had happened was we've just gotten into a place where we're doing those kind of musicals, which is great. You know, the wonderful part of Broadway is that you have a little bit of everything. I was eating a lot of empty calories at the theater. I don't want to be the spinach on the plate, but I do want to be the meat on the plate, you know? I want a little meat and potatoes with my theater.
One of the things I love about this show is it's in a way a throwback in a wonderful way to realistic plays that are set in New York neighborhoods, New York working class neighborhoods. We've got fire escapes and women hanging out the windows. This is your life, though. You grew up in.
Yeah, I grew up like this.
You
I
grew
grew
up
in Bensonhurst.
In Bensonhurst.
Not in
And
the
this
Bronx,
set is
but-
like your neighborhood, right?
Yeah, not unlike my neighborhood, and definitely like the people. Definitely the people I grew up with.
Which your mother's coming to opening night, right?
Yes, my mother's.
Has she ever said to you, Harvey, when are you going to find yourself a nice girl and settle down and get married?
No, not even when I was 5 years old. No. When I asked for a baby doll, she gave me a baby doll and went, what are you gonna do? Remember you and me as kids.
Did you have any musical theater training? I mean, you have one of the most distinctive voices in the entertainment industry.
When I was a kid, I was a boy soprano in a professional choir, and I actually had a beautiful soprano voice. And then puberty hit. And hit hard.
It's a show that really touches people and really moves people. When do you start to hear them weep or the rustle of the tissue paper?
And nothing sad happens in the show. It's just so human. Yeah. But, I was just signing autographs outside, and the ladies were saying, you turned down the waterworks for me. Of course, then a woman leaned over and said, you were much better in La Cage aux Folles. And I said,
you weren't in
I was never in La Cage aux Folles. Just take a breath and open up your eyes right now.